what are the five inner senses? Really quickly, the five outer senses, of course, you all know. The five outer senses are sight and hearing and tasting and touching and smelling. These are standard five human senses, and most of the animal kingdom has them too. We also have, and many of the mammals of the world also have, five inner senses. And this is what, many of the ulama and many of the philosophers and the healers, the physicians of the past. Now it's not really something that modern physicians talk about, but you find it in the books. And I think it's a very helpful, very interesting knowledge to have of like the inner physiology, right? Like the inner function of the soul, of the embodied soul. So the first one is called al-hiss al-mushtarak, or the collective sense. And this is perhaps the most important one, right? Especially we're talking about somatic work, we're talking about embodied work, coming back to the body. The body is important. Why? The body is important because it is the vehicle by which we engage the world. The five senses are the apertures of the soul into the physical world, the alam, right? So we connect with the real world, which there is a reality to this world. This is not an illusory world. This is a real world. Dunya is the illusory, evil aspect of this world that brings us down, that causes us to forget God, to forget about the Day of Judgment, forget ourselves. But the alam, the natural world, the world of the fitrah, is a real world. And we are supposed to engage with it. We're supposed to connect to it, ground to it, reflect on the meanings of it. It is filled with meanings. The whole world is meanings. As the poet says, Al-kawnu ma'anin. The universe is all meanings, wrapped in forms. It's wrapped in forms. Body. But it's meaning wrapped in form. Whoever perceives this is those of inner discernment. Right? The whole world is meaning. So when you're in your body and you're able to perceive through the five senses the natural world, you're able to perceive not only the outer form but also the inner reality. So we have the five senses, or five gates or five apertures into the natural world. Now the first inner sense, al-hiss al-mushtarak, which is the collective sense, is what gathers all of those five outer senses into like an image, like one state, one image within us. Like right now, for example, you're sitting before the screen, we're sitting together, and there's lights maybe, and there's maybe you're drinking tea, maybe your clothing is comfortable or uncomfortable, maybe you're sitting in a posture that's comfortable or uncomfortable. Now there are certain ways the body knows comfort versus discomfort, right? And if I was just to, for example, I'm sitting on my foot's kind of getting sore. I just realized it now as I kind of brought awareness to it. Now I'm sitting kind of more upright. I'm going to drink my tea. Bismillah. I'm feeling better now. Just taking a moment to check in, right? Now, there is certain information the body relays to the soul about how it's feeling, the sensory kind of input of the body. And in every moment, I'm feeling uncomfortable or comfortable. And I can connect with that. So, that kind of taking and amalgamating all that information in every moment into an image, into a state image of what's going on, that is the collective sense, or the common sense, al-hiss al-mushtarak. And then from there, okay, you have the common sense, you have the imaginal sense, you have the intuitive sense, or the instinctive sense, al-quwwa al-wahmiyya, it's like the gut instinct. You have al-quwwa al-fikriyya, which is like your contemplative faculty, and then you have memory. You have memory. So these are the five inner senses.